Hello Gemini, welcome to the Power of Three. Happy New Year. This is for January 2024. And there is a change this year, as you will be getting a message every month in your generals from Jesus. Every single time he will be opening the reading, then we'll pull his message from his deck and proceed from there. So big change. Take a little bit longer, but I think it's worth it to have him speak to you directly in each general. So I hope you had a good New Year's, and remember to like and subscribe, as it's free in this new year. Help to support this channel. Thank you so much. And here we go. This is your message from Jesus. Come to me with a teachable spirit, eager to be changed. A close walk with me is a life of continual newness. Do not cling to old ways as you step into a new year. Instead, seek my face with an open mind, knowing that your journey with me involves being transformed by the renewing of your mind. As you focus your thoughts on me, be aware that I am fully attentive to you. I see you with a steady eye because my attention span is infinite. I know you understand. I know I understand you completely. My thoughts embrace you in everlasting love. I also know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Give yourself fully to this adventure of increasing attentiveness to my presence. So this is the Lord's deck, and now we will see what comes out for you and see how much it aligns with what he had to say there to you, Gemini. Thank you, Holy Spirit of Jesus. What is the message for Gemini for January 2024? Be not afraid, only believe. Now your overall energy is coming from the wisdom of the Oracle. So let's see now. For the sign of Gemini, the overall energy, please. Breathe. It's weird too, right? Because here she's being pulled up out of a fast-moving river, and if she went under several times, then she probably lost her breath. And that's your overall energy. Breathe. Be not afraid, only believe. Take deep breaths. If you've got anxiety attacks hitting you, pray for the Holy Spirit, and he will calm you. If you have to do it 50 times a day, that's okay. This is the spirit of the animal oracle. So let's see what your supporting energy is. Hummingbird spirit, be here now and breathe. Don't worry about the future. Be not afraid, only believe. Because things seem treacherous right now. All you hear is bad. Yes. And you must have faith. This is when you must have the most faith. Be not afraid, only believe. Now there's a reason why he's saying that. Because while you're being flung down a vicious river with a lot of rocks, and you've gone under a few times, that's the brink of death. That was a very near miss, whatever that situation was that makes you feel that way. Things that stop you so badly inside that you hold your breath and don't realize you're not breathing. Anxiety attacks about the future. Be here now and have faith and believe. What is this about, Gemini? I don't know, but you do. We're going to use the Housewife Tarot for the main spread this month, January 2024. For Gemini's highest good. Thank you, Holy Spirit of Jesus, Divine Archangels, my spirit guides, my Earth Tribe, for being here with Gemini. Just saw the Tower, past, let's see. Five of Swords. Now, I saw in the shuffle the Tower and the Six of Cups, which is the past. Somebody you've cut out. Extra fat that you've trimmed out of your life. Well, somebody might be fighting their way back in. It's giving you anxiety. Throwing you into a tailspin. Eight of Wands, yeah. Somebody came in quickly and out of nowhere. And you feel like now you have to deal with it. Now you have to decide. You thought you already did that. King of Swords. I'm pretty sure you already made this decision, so why the person's back putting you through this again? Well, it's anyone's guess. But I think this is one of those moments, you know, where you're outside or you're whatever, cooking dinner, whatever you're doing, and you start thinking about it, and you forget what's going on. You forget to breathe. You forget that, you know, you got something frying on the stove. It's really monopolizing your thoughts. Nine of Wands at the bottom. You've been through this before with this person. And Temperance. Angry, justice, joy, sorrow. This person brought a little bit of everything into your life, and now they're doing it again just with their mere presence. A phone call, a text message, a message to someone else perhaps. This is the Forest of Enchantment to clarify for you, Gemini, this month. So let's see what else we can find out. And then we are using a special deck for the fine tuning, and it's called the Gilded Riviere. The Gilded Riviere Lenormand. And the reason it's a special expanded edition, the reason it's special is because this deck can change the message of the other cards around it when it comes out. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out for you, Gemini. Please clarify, thank you so much, why the Five of Swords is here for Gemini, January 2024. I'll have to get used to saying that, I guess. Four of Pentacles. Four of Boons in this deck, but Four of Pentacles. Someone's back because they feel like they deserve one of your pentacles. And I feel like you're going to stand your ground very firmly, Gemini. You might give them something out of the goodness of their heart, but they don't deserve it. 'Tis the season, right? Eight of Wands, please, for Gemini. Yeah, giving something out of the goodness of your heart, but they don't deserve it. The oldest one. Maybe it's a relative, a sibling perhaps, but I feel like they think they're entitled because they're older, but you're wiser and you're more in the right for whatever the reason is. I don't know. There'll be details in that. The devil's in the details there. Of the animosity, whether it's caring for your parents, being there for the family, whatever it is, that you might be younger, but you're more reliable, you're more dependable, you're more caring, you're more loving, you're not you're more selfless. King of Swords, please. Two of Wands, Two of Spells in this deck, but there's a lot more than two there, and I think that someone is not successful at something they're trying to make happen, and it's not meant to be. That was a little bit of a twist there. The Huntsman. I believe that this is the Hermit in this deck. Somebody that goes off all alone in the woods. It's guided by, well, I don't know, is he out there protecting the animals or is he hunting them down? I don't know. Somebody that goes off by themselves, and the world behind that. Yeah, this is the energy that you're dealing with. And this Two of Spells, it is you, Gemini. But I feel like that's why you're giving in and just letting them have something that you know damn well they don't deserve. But there's, Four of Pentacles that you've been caring for and protecting, and they feel like they're entitled to one. So, against your better judgment, but 'tis the season. You're letting them have it. Because it's not something that you can really control. That's why this Two of Spells isn't working. It's like you can't just make a decision and say no, there's a lot more to it than that. So, now this will be interesting. Let's see what comes out of this Gilded Revere. And I will read the message to you out of each one. That's why this particular, these readings this month are going to be a little extra longer, because we're using this to fine-tune, if you will. And they're not big messages though, but it'll just give you actual clarity. So let's clarify. See what comes out for Gemini for Breathe and Be Here Now. Okay, so you've got card number 12, which is the Owls. I'm going to read it to you, and I'll show it to you first. I think this is to do with couples. So this could be not a sibling, but somebody that is, was your past person or something. I feel like I dropped a crystal. I dropped something. I know that I did. Card 12. And let's see how this energy here is changing, is going to change. Breathe and Be Here Now. Okay, here we go. The Owls card also indicates communication, but usually of less frivolous nature. Owls may be sharing their wisdom or urging you to listen to what... Okay, no, this is number 2, but it is that card. So I'll finish this, but then there's more over here, because it's the special edition, so there's like an extra one in there of the same card with an extra meaning. And it's owls, so this is the card that you got. Owls may be sharing their wisdom or urging you to listen to what your elders or learned friends may have to say. Owls may also be telling you to look for other important signs around you. Now, the birds itself is a phone call, a text, or a date. That is how I communicate. I am in meetings or interviews, and I like to negotiate. I can be your sibling, lover or mate, couples, is what I indicate. See? So, again, take that how it applies, but that just hit it dead on here. There's somebody that causes you a lot of grief and turmoil inside because when they come around, they're very, very entitled. So, again, if it's a past lover, a sibling that's never around for anybody, I'm picking up really more on that. But one phone call and they seem to get whatever they want. You have to be the bigger person all the time, even though they're older. You have to be the wiser one, the giving one, the selfless one, while they're selfish. Okay, so now let's see what comes out here for the Five of Swords and the Four of Pentacles for Gemini. Ooh. Got the card number 6, which is the clouds. All those dark clouds are clearing away. Let's see what it says here. In reference to now the Five of Swords, somebody that's, you know, you've trimmed out, you try not to deal with. Card number 6, clouds. I am dark on one side and light on the other. Conflicts and doubts I am sure to bring. You will not be able to see clearly. I will block your perception and let confusion reign. One thing I promise for sure is that I will pass, because the sun always shines after the storm has passed. Right, because this person isn't going to stick around. They're going to get what they think that they deserve to get, and they'll be gone again. And the peace will reign once more until the next time that they call and upset things and get things that they really don't deserve. The oldest one, under 8 of Wands. So we have the Labyrinth, a card 43. Right here. When you think you've done everything you can, you hit a wall and have to start again. I am the labyrinth that keeps you going through trial and error to the end. There are no shortcuts to success, my friend. And see, that's something that you know as the wiser one, the reliable one, the selfless one. There is no shortcuts. But this person that you're dealing with, that boils your blood, it makes you forget to breathe because you get so caught up in just the sheer ignorance of their demeanor and personality and full of themselves. You're smarter than them. And even though you think that they're getting things they don't deserve, even possibly taking from you personally, be not afraid, only believe. Let's get one more here for Gemini. King of Swords. The Two of Spells under the King of Swords. Ooh, got the Ring. Card number 25. A precious item is what I am to bind in marriage and commitment. I bring harmony in unions as long as negative cards are afar. I am the contract and the promise in partnerships and ventures. I am the symbol of a completion and the form of eternal devotion. See, that's why I told you there's the devil's in the details there, but there's something about this person, with, you know, again, whether it's a sibling, and so they're entitled because of their name, or it's an ex-lover that seems to have power and authority over, with their name being on documents or what have you. So Gemini, this deck we're going to close with for January 2024 is Ask and It Is Given. So let's see what comes out for your highest good for you to take away and close this energy out safely. And I sure hope you've enjoyed this New Year's changes. For the sign of Gemini, for their highest good, thank you so much for being here with Gemini and me and keeping us safe. For their highest good, please close this energy out with a message they need the most. Alright, what if Source were standing in my physical shoes? What if Source were standing in my physical shoes? Let's see what it says. It is not your job to make something happen. Your work is to simply determine what you want. If you were standing in your physical shoes, if we were standing in your physical shoes, our attention would be upon bringing ourselves into alignment with the desires and preferences that we have launched. We would consciously feel our way into alignment. Feel our way into alignment. So that's basically what Spirit's saying they would do if they were in your shoes. So again, I'm putting that beside breathe. A lot of deep breaths in through the nose, slowly exhale through the mouth, making sure that you're getting as much oxygen as possible. Slow deep breaths. Stay calm. Be here now. Be here now, because you don't know what tomorrow holds. And this person is always a fleeting moment. A very frustrating and possibly costly fleeting moment. But you know again that peace will reign once more. So Gemini, I'm going to leave your New Year's reading here. And again, just wish you a happy New Year and remind you to stay in God's light and enjoy His peace. Bye for now.